Yo, what's good? We up. We extra faded. Man, we in our feels. R.I.P. Yuri. But dude, what a batshit crazy fight and batshit for a crazy card, dude. Man, I feel exhausted. That was a roller coaster of emotions. Some dull moments, some crazy moments, some back and forth moments, dude. Yo, your boy absolutely biffed it this week on our picks, but that's all good, dude, because we degenerate MMA fans, and the MMA is absolutely wild. And sometimes we hit the nail right on the coffin, and sometimes we're just like, what the heck was that? But we're gonna go over our picks and let's go for that. Oh, R.I.P. Yuri. All right, so in the curtain jerker, we had Charles Radke defeating Francisco Prado by decision. Yo, your boy picked Charles Radke to get it done by decision, but then for a split second, Francisco Prado did hurt Charles Radke. It was like, fuck, man. My man can't take a punch, but he was able to bounce back and get the decision. So, shout out to Charles Radke, Chuck Buffalo, getting it done. All right, in the next fight, we had Kelvin Gastelum. Oh, excuse me. I burped. My beat. Versus Vicente Luque. Man, your boy had Kelvin Gastelum get it done by decision, and boy, whoo, middleweight Vicente Luque. Middleweight Vicente Luque, new mythical creature, man. Fuck. Kevin Gastelum had him up against the cage and he bum rushed him, and Vicente Luque cracked him and he dropped him, dude. He fucking dropped him. It was crazy, dude. I didn't expect fucking Vicente Luque to be able to drop a blockhead Calvin Gastelum, and he did. Then they ended up in a little bit of a scramble, and then fucking whatchamacallit, Vicente Luque snaps on a Darce and fucking chokes him, dude. Likes out, dude. Absolutely fucking crazy, man. Shout out to Vicente Luque for turning back the clock. New mythical creature, middleweight Vicente Luque. A little bit of MMA lore. Vicente Luque knocked out Thiago Santos on the regional scene at middleweight. Thiago Mahete Santos is a former Brazilian special forces. He fought John Jones for the belt. Took him to a split decision. But yeah, shout out to Vicente Luque, man. And then in the next fight, so man, like sometimes these MMA cards, man, when they start having weird outcomes, where you're just like, whoa, you like the most crazy, unexpected shit. Like, dude, I did not expect Kelvin Gastelum to get submitted by Vicente Luque. Like, that wasn't like, and even in my thought process, dude, it's kind of like a downward spiral effect that happens with these MMA cards where more weird shit will happen. Like, dude, in this Markel Medeiros versus Chris Padilla fight ends in a draw, they announced it as Chris Padilla getting the dub, and I thought that, he got the fucking dub. He was the more active fighter, was landing the better shots, dude. But I guess it was a fucking draw. Got a point deduction, and yeah, man, and it was real weird, man. The judging was real weird on this fight card tonight, but yeah, I have no idea, man. Absolutely no idea what the fuck they were thinking. Sucks for both of them because they were both on a hot streak, both on a 4-fight win streak. So, sucks to suck, but it is what it is. And then in the next fight, we had Tatiana Suarez defeating Lupita Godinez by via submission. Yo, your boy went with Lupita Godinez to get it done by way of decision. But hey, shout out to Tatiana Suarez for getting it done, man. She looked fucking good. For a split second, I thought Lupita was going to get the underdog fucking, get the upset, dude, because she ended up hurting Tatiana Suarez, man. But, her wrestling is just superior. Her sister is an Olympian and wrestled for Canada in the Olympics. And I thought, hey, man, if her sister's an Olympian, she probably gets a lot of good looks. But Tatiana Suarez was just a way bigger person than her, man. I didn't realize how small Lupita Godinez is, though. But yeah, as soon as she got her on the ground, she was like a fucking turtle on her back, G. And fucking G wrapped up the submission. And dude, shout out to Tatiana Suarez, man, because in the last couple bouts, she didn't look impressive at all, man. She would get a good position and hold it, and then that would really be it, man. But when she got Lupita on the ground, she would throw some cheeky elbows and was hunting for a submission, and she fucking got it. So shout out to her. When you're wrong, you're wrong. But hopefully she can end up building on this momentum and maybe actually be somebody. So let's see what happens. And then in the next fight, we had Mateus Gamrot defeating Esteban Rivovic. I had him to win by decision, and my man got the submission, dude. As soon as he got Esteban Rivovic on his back, he was like a fucking turtle on his back, dude. It wasn't even fucking close. He locked up an arm triangle, and that was it, dude. Esteban Rivovic was really pissed off when he tapped because that was his opportunity to jump the line, be a not ranked, and then to beat the number 10 guy. and fucking Mateus Gamrot fucking sent that young buck packing, dog. So shout out to him. And then in the next fight, we had freaking Kevin Holland defeats Randy Brown. I had Randy Brown to get it done by decision, but Kevin Holland looked good, man. But it's just so frustrating because it's like he'll be like that. He'll look good. You'll see flashes where he looks crisp and sharp, and then he'll win one or two fights, and then they give him somebody who's actually like hunting and hungry and trying to be a fucking legitimate contender, and then they fuck him up, bro, and they break him. Well, he did look good, you know. I thought it was a little bit closer than the judges gave it to him. But hey, shout out to him for getting it done. But you know, man, he'll do this. He'll lose a couple. He'll win, and then you'll fucking become a fan again. And then bam, he'll fucking break your heart again on some dumb shit. But I feel like that's just what to be expected for Kevin Holland. But shout out to him for getting the dub, man. Sucks for Randy Brown. And then on the next fight, your boy fucking had Aaron Pico versus Patricio Pitbull. Your boy had Pitbull to get it done by way of KO. And dude, poo, your boy was fucking only got 4 red on this card. It's a little tough, but it's all good though. Yeah, man. Aaron Pico was piecing Patricio Pitbull up, dude. It was fucking nasty. And shout out to him, dude. He looked fucking good. The only thing that sucks, it's like one of those things. You know what I mean? It's like Pitbull's 40. It's like you don't want to take anything away from his victory because he did beat a former 2 division Bellator champion, which isn't nothing, dude. That's a fucking for sure a hell of an accomplishment, but. It's fucking Pitbull at the tail end of his career, though. You know, Aaron Pico looked good, and then, dude, you could see once he started feeling himself, ripping them slick combinations to the body, dude. Man, that shit looked like it fucking hurt. It sounded nasty, dude. And Pitbull just had nothing for him. Aaron Pico was a faster guy. All right, man. Well, he beat the number 13 guy, and hopefully we could build off of this, and my man could fucking get cooking, and hopefully, you know, he could actually make something of himself. But I wonder who they're gonna give him, man. You know, because I hope they don't give him Kevin Vallejos or somebody like that right from the jump. But you know, he's in the fucking top 15 now. There's not gonna be any easy fights, so hopefully he can build on it, man. Oh, he looked like a savage in there, man. I hope his chin can hold up because he's a good fighter, bro. He is good. So hopefully his chin can hold up. And then in the next fight, shoo, your boy hit this one on the hammer. Fucking Cubs wanted to defeat Nate Lambert by way of KO. I mean, come on, dude. When your boy gets him right, he gets him right on the fucking hammer, dog. I mean, dude, he went in there like a guy that was just knowing that, like, this is it, dude. This is my last dance. This is my swan song. You get me, dog? And he went in there and fucking gave Nate Lambert no respect. Fucking hit the shit out of him. And then pushed him up against the fucking cage. And then, dude, just started styling on him, bro. And that was all that she wrote, dude. And, dude, shout out to him, man. He was the last fighter from the WC that when the WC merged into the UFC. To be competing in the UFC, man. So shout out to him for having an absolutely crazy and Hall of Fame career. He never fought for the title, but he beat quick names, dude, like Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, fucking Jeremy Stevens, Dennis Seaver. Dude, I mean, come on, dude. The dude's an absolute fucking savage, dude. So shout out to him for getting a fucking storybook ending to a crazy fucking wild career. Shout out to Cub Swanson. All right, then in the next fight, man, we had fucking Dominic Reyes defeating Johnny Walker by way of decision. I had Johnny Walker to get it done by way of KO. But, dude, I felt like the fight was pretty close, pretty competitive. Johnny Walker, I was making jokes that there's a new mythical creature, freaking point fighter Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker is going to give Dominic Reyes a masterclass on how to stay on the outside. And all he did was hit him up with leg kicks, dude. It was a really lackluster fight. Dominic Reyes kind of looked like he didn't really know what the fuck Johnny Walker was doing. Because I thought he was going to be more explosive and more wild. But, man, not really. So, I mean, shout out to Dominic Reyes for getting the decision. But, yeah, man, fuck. It's kind of a lackluster fight, man. All right. And then in the next fight, man, we had Josh Hogan, yo, bro, versus Curtis Blades. I had Josh Hogan to get done by way of KO, and dude, Josh Hogan got the fucking 3-round decision. A fucking batshit crazy fight, dude. Back and forth fight, bro. Josh Hogan would fucking hit Blades with a fucking like 3-4 piece combination. Curtis Blade would just be looking at him all fucking dead eye, and they would just keep fucking throwing, bro. I was going so crazy at this fight, my glasses broke. I have one leg on my fucking glasses because that's how crazy I was losing my shit at this fight, dude. Josh Hogan's a fucking dog, bro. He was talking all that shit, but he showed up to fight and he showed out, dude. Just piecing in the fuck up. Had great takedown defense, fast, slick combinations. But dude, the only thing that's keeping him back is he got no fucking thump on his punches, bro. You could totally tell he could probably be a good 205er, but fuck it, dude. He's 230 pounds. He's the brand new Fedor, dude. I'm calling it. He's the American Fedor. No, that's kind of crazy. But still, dude, he was ranked nothing, and he fucking gambled on himself, and he fucking won, dude. Fucking gambled on himself, and he won. And, dude, it was a crazy fight, bro. A crazy, bad chick, fucking back and forth fucking slugfest, dude. And it's like, but I wonder, dude, how much was he actually hurt, or was he just being goofy? Because he would get hurt, and he'd start fucking flopping, doing some fucking crazy, weird shit. But man, shout out to both of those guys for going to absolute war. That's a fucking heavyweight fight, bro. That's how heavyweight fights should go. But it's still crazy that, hey, heavyweight overs, dude. Bet the over 1.5 rounds. Fucking absolute madness, dude. Absolute fucking madness. Shout out to Josh Hogan, dude. My man's about to save the heavyweight division. Josh Hogan is going to make heavyweight great again. I'm telling you. Alright, and then in the co-main event, we had Paulo Costa versus Azamat Murzakanov. We had Azamat Murzakanov to get it done by way of decision, and fucking Paulo Costa from the fucking come from behind fucking knockout in the third round. I guess you couldn't say it was come from behind, but it was a real back and forth fight, dude. Azamat Murzakanov starts off fucking bouncing, looking like a fucking kangaroo, dude, and then, dude, you could tell that he was kind of fighting a little angry, which was kind of crazy for him, bro. He was headhunting, bro, trying to fucking knock out Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa would just hit him with the fucking nasty fucking body shot, dude. I have no idea how Azamat Murzakanov didn't go down from those fucking body shots, dude. It was crazy, dude. And then he would bully up Paulo Costa and fucking hit him with a couple nasty, cheeky shots. He was getting, Azamat Murzakanov was having a lot of success in the fucking dirty boxing, bro. And then, I don't know if I feel like Paulo Costa was probably taking his foot off the gas in the second round to blitz him in the fucking third round, dude. And what happens in the fucking beginning of the third round? Dude, I was telling my boy Jimmy, I'm like, bro, he should start throwing head kicks because he just kept throwing to the body for pretty much the first and the second round. And what happens? He comes out in the third round and just starts blasting him with fucking head kicks, dude. Fucking head kicks from fucking hell, dog. Whack, dude. And it was nasty, bro. And Azamat Murzakanov just looked like he was tired. He was just fucking done. He took one more to the dome, and he just fell, and that's all she wrote, dude. Shout out to Paulo Costa, man, because, dude, real talk, man, like, he has fucking skill and talent. He just hasn't showed up lately. And I feel like he just hasn't really been motivated after getting his shit rocked by Izzy, dude. So, I mean, it was a dope performance. A absolutely crazy fucking fight, dude. A badass fight. And, dude, it was nuts because he had good fight IQ. He had better fight IQ than Azamat Murzakanov, dude. And he's fucking good, bro. Azamat Murzakanov is that fucking guy. Shout out to Paulo Costa for skipping the line and becoming a fucking player at 205, dude. Crazy. I'm telling you, bro, I'm not even mad that I'm wrong with all these fucking picks because this fight card was so sick. But, dude, in the fucking main event, bro, I cannot believe this shit, bro. It is absolutely crazy. He gave him the fucking fight, dude. Carlos Ulberg defeats Yuri Procházka by a fucking KO in the first round. And, dude, Carlos Ulberg fucking carries something in his leg. He blows out his fucking knee. and Yuri Procházka kicking him in the leg, and he sees that Carlos Ulberg's hurt, and you could see fucking his fucking Bushido, his fucking samurai way, being like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get this fucking victory because his leg's done, bro. And then he starts fucking being like, let's point to the ground and just throw, dude. Let's throw. It's like, what the fuck are you thinking, bro? You have the title in the bag. You have it, dude. You have it. And then my boy Jimmy goes, dude, he's gonna fuck around and find out. And as soon as Jimmy says that, bro, as soon as my boy says that shit, bro, Carlos Holberg hits him with the fucking pull fucking left hook counter, bro, and fucking snipes out Yuri Procházka, bro, and KOs him, bro, with one fucking leg. Dude, if he would have gone to the second round, he would not have been able to get off the stool, bro. They would have called the fucking fight, and that would have been it, bro. And, dude, Yuri Procházka drops the bag and gives him the fight, bro. And then he gives him the post-fight speech and says fucking, what the fuck does he say, dude? He gives some fucking speech saying, like, I seen it. I'm gonna learn from this. But in other words, he said, I had the victory in my hands. It was right there, and I let it go. He fucking fumbled the bag, dude. I mean, I could not. It was like some shit you see in WWE where like they pull the rug from under you and you're just like, what the fuck just happened? Fucking Yuri Procházka just M. Night Shyamalan me, dude. Like, that's how I felt. I felt like it was like a crazy plot twist at the end of the movie. Like, what the fuck just happened? Dude, complete shocking. I was just, dude, I'm still fucking shaken up by it because, dude, he had the title right there in his fucking hands, bro. It's like some shit you see in WWE when they're climbing up on the ladder about to fucking grab the title and that motherfucker knows he's not gonna get it because it's scripted, dog. It was some shit like that, dude. Like, I can't explain it to you, man. It's just like, wow. Wow, dude. Fucking Yuri. Really? Wow, bro. Like the dumbest of fucking dumbest fight IQ. But, dude, that's MMA, dog. And that's why I love this sport. The unpredictable, dude. Just when you think you've seen it all, dude. I'm 33 years old, bro. I've been watching this sport since I was 9 years old. 24 fucking years. That's more than half my life. And I've never seen some shit like that before. And if you have, let me know in the fucking comments, dude. A absolutely crazy night of fights. UFC 327 absolutely delivered. Your boy got completely owned on these fights. But that's all good because we're degenerate MMA fans and we love this shit, dog. You feel me? Yo, let me know what you think. Yo, this time, let me know in the comments, bro, how I absolutely biffed it. I deserve it. Like, share, and subscribe. We're back next week. You already know what it is. Like, share, and subscribe. And always, stay elevated, dog.